new member in our group. So Laura. Thank you.
Okay, yeah. Thank you.
Welcome, fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen, and honored guests. I am most especially to Ray Downett. I'm not sure I've laughed that much in quite a while, so it was fabulous. It's going to be a pleasure to evaluate your speech today called The Seventh Decade. Immediately when you said the seventh decade, I was drawn in. I'm like, oh, the seventh decade? You can't be 70 years old yet. So I wasn't going to make the comment, you remind me of, my grandfather or anything like that. And then you had some really great openings when you talked about, I'm a modest man, I really am. And then you talked about your cousins or your brothers and stuff, your family coming in these Elvis t-shirts. I'm like, you were drawing me more and more in, so I'm laughing and I'm very engaged. I was very curious. So that was a fabulous opening. What I want to talk to you about is about 3 things that I think are very effective in your speech, but where we can maybe fine-tune it and make it a little bit more effective. So you are great with drawing a lot of laughter. So I want to talk about pausing. And where you did really well was there was a lot of laughter, and you paused for the laughter, which was great. What I want you to talk about, you do a lot of, you're moving back and forth and stuff. I want you to think about when you said, for example, I have glaucoma. I have glaucoma. Just standing still and saying that. And then, boom, the contrast with what you're saying, but that affects me when you talked about Viagra and Who Wants a Blind Date. It would be a really nice thing there as well. You have fabulous gestures. I mean, I love the fact that when you talk about I have my 6 brothers and you use your hands a lot. I also love that you pace, that you use the small stage that we have here and you're moving back and forth and you make great eye contact. What I want you to do is think about is standing still. Don't touch this thing. Keep your hands in front of you, and it makes us feel a little bit more comfortable, and we're like, he's so funny, what's going to happen next? So the second thing is think about pausing, standing still. And then you have a great voice. You have what they call projection. So you project, and in this room it's perfect. I want you to think about using that volume a little bit. And so when you say, in school I was very shy, so bring it down and be shy. Because you're wonderful with that. You say, oh, cuddling and all these other things. And then that's such a great contrast. And then I dated Mary for 5 weeks before she knew it, And so you have this, again, this contrast. And it really brings us in. But overall, that's one of the best speeches I've heard. It's fantastic, and I would love to hear more from you. Again, I think you have humor down to a cinch. And it's just fabulous. It feels like a series of punchlines, but it's really a story about you. And you have a great way of telling a story and bringing us and drawing us in. So thank you so much, Ray.